Hello everyone, and welcome to Fluenteco English. I'm Alex, your host for today. If you're new here, welcome. This channel is a calm and supportive space where we upload English learning lessons regularly to help you improve your English faster, more naturally, and with confidence. In today's session, we are going to do something very special and extremely useful for your fluency. We will focus on B1, B2, English listening and speaking mastery. You and I will work together to build stronger vocabulary, describe situations, clearly express ideas smoothly, and speak with confidence in real conversations. This lesson is not only about listening, and it's not only about speaking. It's about connecting both skills so you can express your thoughts without stopping, translating, or feeling unsure. By the end of this session, you will feel more comfortable talking about daily life, expressing opinions, describing experiences, and communicating naturally with others. So please stay with me. Listen carefully, and when I give you speaking prompts, repeat softly after me. This is your personal fluency training time. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss future English learning sessions like this one. Now, take a slow breath in, relax your shoulders, and let's begin our fluency journey together. Training the mind to speak naturally. Imagine this moment. You are in a conversation with someone who speaks English. You know the words, but they don't come out smoothly. Or you speak, but something feels missing. Maybe confidence, maybe natural flow. This is very normal. Almost every English learner experiences this. Today, we will gently train your brain to think in English more quickly and speak more comfortably. We are not rushing. We are learning step by step with calm confidence. Let's start with something simple and powerful, describing your day. This is one of the most useful speaking skills because you use it every day in real life. When someone asks, "How was your day?" or "What did you do today?" you should be able to respond naturally and calmly. Listen first, then shadow my voice. Speak softly with me. Morning routine, shadowing practice. I woke up in the morning feeling a little tired, but ready to start the day. I got out of bed slowly and went to the kitchen to make myself a warm cup of tea. The house was quiet, and I enjoyed that calm moment. After that, I took a shower, got dressed, and prepared myself for work. I packed my bag, checked my schedule, and left the house. Now your turn. Repeat slowly with me. I woke up in the morning, feeling a little tired, but ready to start the day. I got out of bed and went to the kitchen to make a warm drink. The house was quiet, and I enjoyed that peaceful moment. Then I took a shower, got dressed, and prepared for the day. Very good. Don't worry about mistakes. Fluency grows every time you practice. Adding detail equals real fluency. A confident English speaker doesn't only say what they do, they add small details. Instead of, I had breakfast, you can say, I had a light breakfast with toast and fruit before I left home. Or, I made myself a warm breakfast so I could start the day with good energy. Small details make your English sound natural, fluent, and alive. Let's practice a full structure together. I woke up, and then I ate after that. I listen to this example. I woke up early today because I wanted a calm start to the morning. I sat in bed for a moment and took a deep breath. After that, I washed my face and refreshed myself. Then I made breakfast and ate slowly. Finally, I got ready and started my day. Now pause. Picture your morning. Speak softly in your own words. Good. You are already improving. Expressing feelings naturally, fluency is not only about actions, it's also about feelings. Instead of only saying, I was happy, you can say, I felt happy and calm. It was a peaceful moment for me. Repeat softly after me. I felt calm. I felt relaxed. I felt confident. I felt a little stressed, but I managed it. I felt proud of myself today. Excellent. Describing places, think of a place you know well. Listen to this example. There is a small cafe near my home. It's quiet and cozy. The light is warm and the chairs are comfortable. I like to sit near the window and watch people walk by. It feels peaceful. Now your turn. Describe a place you know. Speak slowly. Good. Describing experiences with emotion. Listen carefully. I went for a walk in the late afternoon. The air felt cool and calm. The sky slowly changed colors as the sun began to set. I felt peaceful and present in that moment. Now you try. Start with, I went. Don't rush. Let the words come naturally. Expressing opinions B1, B2, Level 2, express opinions. We use phrases like, in my opinion, I believe that. From my perspective. Listen. In my opinion, learning English becomes easier when we practice a little every day. I believe that speaking out loud builds confidence faster. From my perspective, patience is the key to fluency. Now you try. Choose a simple topic. Speak gently. Excellent. Preferences and daily life. Repeat after me. I enjoy quiet mornings. I prefer calm places. I like to take slow walks because they help me relax. Now say something you enjoy and explain why. Good. Past experiences and short stories. Listen. One morning, I went to a small bakery near my home. The air smelled warm and sweet. The person working there was kind and friendly. It was a simple moment, but it felt meaningful. Now, tell a small story from your life. Simple is perfect. Building confidence through affirmations. Repeat softly. I am learning to express my thoughts clearly. I am becoming more fluent step by step. I believe in my ability to improve. I am proud of myself for practicing today. Feel those words. Calm speaking equals true fluency. Fluency is not speed. Fluency is clarity. Calm, rhythm, and connection. Pause when you need to. Breathe. Speak gently. That is confident English. Now let's move deeper into real-life communication. Speaking English fluently is not only about practicing alone. It's also about how you respond, how you listen, and how you stay present in a conversation. Imagine someone asks you a simple question like, "What have you been doing recently?" Many learners freeze here, not because the question is difficult, but because they try to answer perfectly. Let's change that. A fluent speaker gives a calm, simple response and then gently adds detail. Listen to this example. Recently, I've been focusing on improving my English. I practice a little every day, especially speaking and listening. It feels good to notice small improvements, and that motivates me to continue. Notice something important. The sentences are not complicated, but they are clear, connected, and confident. Now your turn. Repeat softly after me. Recently, I've been working on improving myself. I've been practicing consistently. It feels rewarding, and I'm learning to enjoy the process. Good. Now pause and try to say something real about your own life. Handling questions with confidence. Now imagine someone asks, "How do you usually spend your free time?" You don't need a long answer. You just need a natural one. Listen, in my free time, I like to slow down. I enjoy listening to music, going for walks, and learning English. These activities help me relax and feel balanced. Now repeat, in my free time, I enjoy. It helps me feel very good. Talking about stress and challenges at the B1, B2 level, it's important to talk about challenges calmly. Instead of saying, "I'm stressed," you can say, "Sometimes I feel stressed, but I try to handle it calmly. I take a break, breathe deeply, and remind myself that things will be okay." Repeat after me. When I feel stressed, I slow down. I give myself space to breathe. I handle things step by step. Excellent. This kind of language shows emotional fluency, not just grammar. Speaking about the future, let's practice future plans. Listen carefully. In the future, I want to speak English more confidently. I plan to continue practicing every day. I know progress takes time, and I'm okay with that. Now, repeat softly. I want to improve steadily. I plan to stay consistent. I trust my learning process. Good. Mini conversation practice. Now, let's simulate a short conversation. Listen. First, question. How has your week been? Answer. My week has been calm and productive. I focused on my responsibilities and also made time to rest. Overall, it felt balanced. Now repeat. My week has been. I focused on. It felt very good. Speaking with presence here is something very important. People don't only listen to your words. They listen to your tone, your pauses, and your presence. When you speak slowly and calmly, your English sounds confident, even if your grammar is not perfect. Take a slow breath now. Relax your jaw. Let your voice soften. Repeat after me. I allow myself to speak calmly. I don't rush my words. I trust my voice. Excellent. Now let's talk about something that holds many learners back. Overthinking. Overthinking happens when you try to plan every sentence before you speak. But fluent speakers don't plan every word. They trust the flow. Let's practice that trust. Imagine someone asks you, "What do you think about learning English?" A natural answer could be, "I think learning English is a gradual process. It requires patience and regular practice. Sometimes it feels challenging, but overall it's very rewarding." Notice how the speaker doesn't rush. The ideas come one by one. Now repeat softly. I think learning English takes time. It requires patience, but the progress feels meaningful. Good. Using simple opinions confidently. You don't need advanced vocabulary to share opinions. Instead of saying nothing, say something simple and honest. For example, I believe consistency is more important than speed. Even small practice makes a difference over time. Repeat. I believe consistency matters. Small steps create progress. Excellent. Talking about feelings in daily life, now let's practice emotional awareness again, but more naturally. Imagine someone asks, "How are you feeling these days?" You can answer like this: "Lately, I've been feeling calmer and more focused. I'm learning to manage my time better. That makes me feel more balanced." Repeat slowly. Lately, I've been feeling. I'm learning too. It makes me feel very good. This structure helps your thoughts flow smoothly. Describing a typical day. Now let's talk about daily routines. A fluent response could sound like this. On a typical day, I wake up and take a few quiet moments for myself. Then I focus on my responsibilities. In the evening, I like to slow down and relax. Repeat. On a typical day, I focus on. In the evening, good simple structure, clear rhythm, natural flow. Responding when you don't know the exact words. This is very important. If you forget a word, don't stop. Fluent speakers adjust. For example, I was talking to someone and we discussed how to say it. Personal growth and daily habits. This is normal. This is fluent behavior. Repeat. Sometimes I forget a word. I pause calmly. I continue speaking. Perfect. Building confidence through pauses. Pauses are not mistakes. Pauses are strength. When you pause, your voice sounds confident. Your thoughts become clear. Your listener stays engaged. Let's practice. Say this slowly, with pauses. I speak at my own pace, and I feel confident doing so. Excellent. Short reflection practice. Now reflect on this moment. You can say, right now, I feel calm and focused. I'm speaking more naturally than before. I can feel my confidence growing. Repeat. Right now, I notice that I'm becoming more confident. Very good. Now let's focus on challenges. Everyone faces them, and talking about them builds fluency and confidence. Imagine someone asks, "What challenges are you facing in learning English?" You can respond like this: "Sometimes I struggle with vocabulary. Sometimes I forget words or grammar rules, but I try to practice regularly, and slowly I improve." Notice the calm tone. Each sentence moves naturally from problem, gives action, gives feeling. Repeat softly. "Sometimes I struggle. I try to practice. It helps me improve." Good. Turning challenges into small victories. Every challenge can become a small success. For example, today I learned a new phrase. I used it in a sentence, and it felt satisfying. Small steps like this make learning enjoyable. Repeat slowly. I learned a new phrase today. I used it in a sentence. It felt good. These small victories build confidence over time. Describing emotions. During challenges, fluent speakers describe emotions subtly, not just happy or sad. Think of shades of feeling. For example, "I felt a little frustrated today, but I stayed patient and focused. By the end, I felt calm and proud of myself." Repeat. I felt, I stayed, I felt. This helps you speak with depth and awareness. Reflecting on progress. Fluency grows through reflection. A natural response could be, "I notice that I am improving slowly. I make mistakes, but I learn from them. This makes me feel encouraged and motivated." Repeat. I notice. I learn from mistakes. It makes me feel. Reflection makes your English more thoughtful and genuine. Describing relationships in learning. Sometimes people around us help or inspire us. You might say, "I feel supported when someone encourages me." It makes practicing English feel easier and more enjoyable. Or, "I feel inspired when I see someone speak confidently. It reminds me to stay patient with myself." Repeat softly. I feel supported when. I feel inspired when. This shows emotional awareness and connection. Speaking about your daily energy, let's practice describing your energy during the day. For example, in the morning, I feel calm and ready. In the afternoon, I sometimes feel tired, but I keep going. In the evening, I feel relaxed and reflective. Repeat. In the morning, I feel. In the afternoon, I feel. In the evening, I feel. This helps listeners understand your emotional rhythm, not just actions. Using gentle language for everyday conversations. When someone asks simple questions like, "How was your day?" or "How are you feeling?" you can respond softly without overthinking. "My day was calm and steady. I managed my tasks and took small breaks. It felt peaceful and balanced." Repeat. My day was. I did. It felt. This practice makes your English natural and grounded. Appreciation and mindfulness. Now we move into appreciation, noticing small joys and describing them softly. Imagine someone asks, "What do you enjoy in your day?" You could respond like this: "I enjoy quiet mornings with a warm drink. It makes me feel calm and ready for the day. I also enjoy listening to music because it helps me relax." Notice how the response moves from action, gives feeling, gives effect. Repeat softly: "I enjoy. It makes me feel. It helps me." Describing small, positive moments, fluent English often includes small, meaningful details. For example, "I shared a smile with a colleague today. It was a small moment, but it made me feel connected." Or, "I saw sunlight on the window. It felt warm and gentle, and it lifted my mood." Try speaking about a small positive moment from your day. Speak slowly. It felt, it made me feel. This builds a soft human rhythm in your English. Practicing mindful observation, you can describe your surroundings with emotional tone. For example, "The cafe feels cozy and calm. The music is gentle, and the air feels soft. It helps me think clearly and feel grounded." Or, "The street is busy and lively, but I feel steady and focused as I walk." Repeat slowly: "The place feels, the sound air feels, it makes me feel." This teaches you to observe and speak simultaneously, a key part of natural fluency. Describing personal growth and reflection, fluent speakers reflect on themselves with gentle honesty. For example, "I am learning to be patient with myself. I make mistakes, but I see them as steps toward improvement. It makes me feel encouraged and calm." Or, "I notice that I am speaking more confidently. It is not perfect, but it feels meaningful." Repeat: "I am learning. I notice. It makes me feel." Reflection strengthens both language skills and self-awareness. Describing connection with others, it's important to speak about how people affect you. For example, "I feel supported when someone listens without judgment. It makes me feel understood and safe." Or, "I feel inspired when I see someone patient and kind. It reminds me to stay gentle with myself." Repeat slowly: "I feel. It makes me feel. It helps me." This builds emotional fluency in conversations naturally. Describing energy across the day. Let's practice expressing your daily energy in detail. "In the morning, I feel calm and focused. In the afternoon, I feel a little tired, but I stay steady. In the evening, I feel reflective and relaxed." Or, you can describe subtle shifts. "Sometimes I feel busy and active, sometimes quiet and thoughtful. Both feelings are okay, and I move gently through them." Repeat softly: "I feel, I stay, I notice." This helps listeners connect with your inner rhythm, not just your activities. Guided breathing and presence. Before we continue, take a slow breath in. Hold for a moment. Exhale gently. Feel your voice, your body, and your thoughts settle. Your English flows naturally when your mind is calm and your speech matches your inner rhythm. Remember this: fluency is not loud. Fluency is not fast. Fluency is steady, calm, and clear. Each time you speak like this, your English becomes more natural. Take a slow breath. Relax your shoulders. Trust your voice. You are doing real work here.